A geologist with the Ohio EPA guaranteed the people around West Point tonight that their water wells would be safe if a landfill is allowed to open.
The statement came during a public meeting about the proposed landfill in West Point, a small community in southeast Columbiana County off Route 11 between Lisbon and East Liverpool. The West Point landfill, it's our top story tonight at 10.
A lot of us have wells.
Karen Satterfield was the first person asking a question tonight at a meeting hosted by the Ohio EPA on a permit to operate a landfill in West Point. She was concerned about runoff from the landfill getting into her water.
What happens when that monitoring system goes off? There's a detection that's going into our groundwater. What happens then?
Don't like the landfill, I understand.
Answering Satterfield's question was EPA geologist Jeff Rizzo.
You're concerned about your water quality, but you don't need to worry about it because it's impossible for the contaminant. If there's a contamination release to the aquifer, it cannot reach your wells.
This is video from a year and a half ago of where the landfill would go on 55 acres on Route 45, where a company called West Point Renewables is operating a waste transfer station.
Everybody's well is in bedrock.
To prove that all the water wells will be safe, Rizzo used graphics that showed how the water flowed away from the wells.
If everything flows into the mine spoil and everything in the bedrock is flowing into the mine spoil of that valley, your wells can't get impacted from this.
Dan Lyon was concerned about the water of nearby Little Beaver Creek.
I'm worried about the Wild and Scenic River, which is a pristine creek. It's federally protected. It has hellbenders, salamanders in it.
Lyon was told that should water from the landfill make it to Little Beaver Creek, it would likely be dissolved before ever causing a problem.
This proposed landfill has requested 3 variances.
The landfill's owner wants 9 of the 55 acres to be 8 feet from the aquifer instead of the 15 feet required by law. But to protect the aquifer, the owner will add material to make water harder to flow through and thicken the liner system.
They have proposed to install a double composite liner, so 2 liners, that what you think of as that heavy plastic material.
And tonight's meeting was informational. The Ohio EPA will host a second meeting on Thursday, April 4th at 6 p.m. for public comment on whether the landfill should be allowed. It, too, will be held at West Point Church of the Nazarene.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.